The old slogan, broadcast yourself, was really powerful. The idea that anyone could create something and be recognized was huge. You didn't have to be recognized by a showrunner with big amounts of money to invest in a large production. All you needed was a camera and some basic video editing software. Back in the early days of YouTube, things were much simpler. The community was smaller and more close-knit. While technology-wise, it didn't have all the bells and whistles as we do today, it at least cared about its content creators. There is a day that YouTube died specifically, a very particular date, which I will reveal later in this video. First, let me tell my personal story, one that'll resonate with a lot of people. Back when you were a kid, what did you dream of becoming? Did you dream of becoming the first person to land on Mars, or the next Olympic athlete? Or did you dream about becoming a knight or a superhero? When I was a kid, I dreamed of a lot of things. I thought that anything was possible, and it was just a matter of time before you were famous and successful. I remember in 5th grade, I dreamed of being an author, and so I set to write out a book. I wanted to create something so amazing and breathtaking that everyone would want to read it. I also wanted to be a video game developer that created the next MMO WoW killer by journaling my different ideas. I wanted to become an artist and make the coolest things ever. And lastly, I wanted to become a YouTuber. The idea of having an audience that you could captivate with your stories and ideas and commentary was so cool. It wasn't until recently that I've started an actual YouTube channel to achieve that dream. But sometimes I'm worried if it's a little too late for me. Making a successful YouTube channel is hard. Just like with any artistic endeavor like music, art, or writing, grasping people's attention feels nearly impossible in a place where millions of people are trying to do the same. I feel like I'm arriving on the party late, trying to find whatever audience YouTube has left to grant me. I have over 600 subscribers now, but my channel is still small. I've had some success, but I'm still struggling to figure out which direction my channel should be heading. So far, I've tried a variety of different topics such as art, animation, satire, video games, and much more. My short satirical video on Hero Hey got some attention, maybe because people thought it was funny, or maybe that they thought I'm trash. Probably the latter. One of the more successful videos I made was when I commented on Jerry Freeman's critique on High Guardian Spice. Looking at it now, it might have done well for a few reasons. First of all, it gave what was promised to the audience. It stated that I did not like his review, and the video showed me discussing that very sentiment. I'm still struggling to make it, and I get advice from people saying things like, you should just do what you like. And while I want to do what I like, I still want to do something that'll be noticed by people. Also, the prospect of getting a little money out of YouTube sounds great while doing something I love. I'm gonna need every little bit of it with all the student loan debt I'm in. But an even bigger reason for becoming a successful YouTuber is that I want to be heard. We all have this desire to matter in this world, and with the internet being bigger than ever, the feeling of being small and insignificant just gets to you even more. All I have right now is a voice I don't like, an avatar that's passable at best. I don't have popular people I know, or the best art, or the best of anything. All I have is the belief that I can make something that will reach people. I want to make videos that talk about mental health and inspire hope in people, as opposed to, the self-help channels that preach toxic messages. I want to make videos that have jokes that people will laugh at, and not just, in their heads, but in real life, just sitting there watching me. I want to make videos about my art and my process, and how I write things, and how anyone can do the same. But these dreams are so hard when faced with the algorithm. The algorithm seems like a nebulous thing that you must pray and worship in the hopes that it will choose you. The Letter 15 has a video about this topic. You should go check him out. My goal on YouTube isn't to be the next PewDiePie or Markiplier. Being that famous requires the lottery. But just having more to work with will give me the opportunity to share what I have to offer. If you want to share your thoughts or suggestions in the comments, that would be great. I love reading what people have to say. There's a day that YouTube died. Now you might be wondering what that is exactly. Was it the day that they introduced YouTube Shorts? Or the day that they removed the dislike counters? Or perhaps the day that Lindsay Ellis was canceled? But it's a day much earlier than all of those. On October 9th, 2006, Google bought out YouTube. You see, the thing with capitalism is that over time, more and more companies are just bought out by bigger companies and everything gets monopolized. I won't be surprised if in 30 years from now, Google owns Walmart and Amazon too. Everything becomes a large effort towards profit. Have you ever wondered why you can't just call customer service on social media sites such as YouTube in the same way that you can call someone in Target or Costco? It's because you aren't the customer. For YouTube or Google, which is more accurate, their customers are the advertisers. They don't care about the content creators anymore, or even the fans watching YouTube. All that matters is appealing to what the advertisers want. The reason why YouTube doesn't listen to people's feedback whenever there is an issue is because they don't care, nor do they have to care. Because, as I just mentioned, you aren't the customers. You are the product for the advertisers, in which they'll take your data and search history and sell it off as information that they can use. As for what I've learned in this YouTube journey so far, I've learned that being yourself is the most important. We get so caught up in what we're supposed to be and trying to please others that we forget that we're allowed to be true to ourselves. No matter all the hate you get, or if your videos don't get seen, you should be proud of what you've made because it's yours. These videos are mine, this art is mine, and this YouTube channel is mine. Maybe there are dreams that can't be. We can't always get what we want, and at the end of the day, there are many forces that don't want us to win. Even though YouTube might have forgotten its old slogan, I haven't forgot it yet.